Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to Mozurao. Welcome back to the World Series 2022, and back here today with a round number 1. We're actually kicking off a little bit early today. Just the earlier the better for me at the moment. So we're a couple of minutes early, not massively early. Got Sonic against KillToll here today. I can show you the bracket, but it's got a couple of spoilers in it that I haven't uploaded just yet. They're going to get uploaded tonight after this. So I'm going to show you the bracket in a second, but if you don't want to see the bracket, probably just don't look at your phone or whatever you're watching, PC, monitor, laptop, phone, whatever you're watching. Don't look at it for the next couple of minutes. Let me just see if I can get the bracket up. Right, I'm going to show you the bracket now. So if you don't want to see it or you don't want to hear me talk about it, just mute your phone or whatever. And yeah, don't look for a second. Okay, here is the bracket. There are a couple of matches on here that I've already updated that I haven't actually uploaded yet, so don't look at those if you don't want to. We're today watching Sonic against KillToll down in the bottom left. It's one of the last few remaining round ones, and the winner of this will go up against BoYcaH. So it's actually a hard round 2 to come up against. So how well are the players going to do? Is that music too loud? Yes, it is. It is too loud. Hopefully my voice was still louder than the music there. The music was so loud. Yeah, I was just saying the round number 2 they'll go up against BoYcaH in a best of 11. This round 1 is a best of 9. First to win 5 games. Sonic against KillToll. There's been a bit of news as well. You'll see up at the top right here. Hero against Urk is now announced because Hawkeye was disqualified and has actually been replaced. I thought he would not get replaced, but actually is replaced. I'm actually going to stream that tonight, 21 GMT. So yeah, we've got KillToll against Sonic here. A lot of round 1's been happening lately. I feel almost a little bit burnt out, but I still have plenty of energy to go casting a lot of replays. I forget every year how long it takes to actually cast some of these and upload them all, make them into videos. But we are getting through round 1 for sure, and that will be round 1 through to round 2. 32 players eliminated. So yeah, 64 to 32 is a big jump. We've got to say a shout out to Scott, by the way. He is a watcher of the channel, and he probably knows who I'm talking about. Is the relative of KillToll? Is it his dad? I believe it is dad. So yeah, shout out to Scott. Everyone's mentioned Scott in the chat. He is watching, follower of the channel, and KillToll specifically requested me to give him a shout out today, and for me to commentate on these games today as well. Down in the south, we have KillToll. I need to put the game sounds up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need it to like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think that's the right level. Okay, down in the south, we have KillToll with the Cyan. USA Air Force. We're on Vendetta is the map, and I believe it was Sonic's choice. I think Sonic is the favorite here, but I'm not sure. He's playing with a China tank up in the north. He sold his CC before I could even do the little twist on his CC. China tank against USA Air Force. Normally, here, you will see an OECO straight across the map. But actually, from KillToll, you're seeing something different. He's gone for 2 supplies, War Factory Barracks. Wanting to box in his dozer. He's not quite finished that barracks. He's actually started building the war factory. Changed his mind there at the last second. And he's queued up a V. Now building his barracks fully. Probably going to build a fire base over here on the left. And actually from Sonic, we've got 2 supplies. 2 war factories from Sonic. Typically, you'll see an outpost and a GAT as the first few units. They'll go to like the middle of the base. Kill the drone in the base, but there's no drone in the base. Probably a mistake from KillToll. I can't see one unless I'm being blind. No drone in the base. Think it's a mistake, honestly, unless he's just not selected drone, but I see a lot of value. See a lot of value in having the drone, honestly. You see where the first few units go. KillToll sending the first unit over to the right. Hawkeye got disqualified because he literally had no time to play. I don't know whether that's the full truth, because apparently he's been playing some games on that people have found on Gentle. And apparently he didn't do so well in the games that he played on Gentle against other unknown players. And that might be one of the reasons why he's announced he's got no time. Sonic over on the left with a GAT, harassing this firebase. Over on the right, we have another GAT coming in. Typically a little bit hard on this map, I think, because it's quite wide open. GATs sometimes find their way in. But so far the defense is okay, but these 2 GATs here are probably either going to kill this V or actually get into the base. Laserlock comes in. The defense on the right has been okay, and the defense on the left has been okay so far too. Yeah, it's actually not so bad for KillToll, I think. Propaganda is already up, though, and the barracks being deployed in Sonic Space as well. Probably going to get a Lotus to capture both of the oils. Next wave will be GATS ECMs, and that's when it's going to become harder for KillToll. Probably want to think about getting more fire bases up to defend against that, or at least a large number of Vs to search and destroy. He's collecting on different crates there, which I love. Thank you, KillToll. Making my brain feel better today. Bud Liquor says, what's up with the max resolution of 1080p? Don't you have a bigger screen? Can we help? Need a fundraiser. I have 4 pretty expensive screens, and they're all 1920 by 1080p. But the reason they're expensive is because they're all 240 hertz refresh rate. If you did me a fundraiser, ooh, bad mistake there from KillToll. Lost his full V. Yeah, these GATs and ECMs proving to be a little bit more difficult now, and the army has backed off for now. These GATs do need to be repaired. Yeah, if you did me a fundraiser, I could probably get some even more expensive screens that can support 1440p or 4K. But I really value the high refresh rate, and to get a high refresh rate and a high resolution, you're talking like 1,000 per screen, something like that, pounds. So that's why I value the high refresh rate a lot for competitive gaming. It's one of them things, do you prefer visuals and experience, or do you prefer the competitive edge of having a high refresh rate? Especially if you play like FPS games. Like for 0 Hour, you could argue you don't need 240 hertz. Yeah, if you're on a 60 hertz monitor, by the way, relevant for 0 Hour, I recommend getting your frame rate up. If you can get like 100 and whatever hertz monitor. I mean, I've got it locked to 125 there. But it definitely feels more smooth. You see scrolling around and stuff. Just it is more smooth. Search and destroy deployed. A few Vs have been picked off. Both of these oils now belong to Sonic. I think advantage Sonic, honestly. Nice little triangle box there with the dozer. Overall, it was kind of solid there from KillToll, but I think he's going to get wrecked now by this GAT ECM combo. Personally, I would have preferred him to be more ruthless, gone for the no eco. Seen some flawless micro, and I think he would have won the game. But these GATs now getting in, killing the Chinooks, and it looks like KillToll might be the first to take a loss here. Laserlock comes in. Actually, you know what? He might be able to clear this up. Yeah, he does. He does clear it up. But is the next wave going to kill him, though? No chain gun GATs just yet. He's getting MiGs behind us, the tank. Barlow says it was a fake Hawkeye playing. Hawkeye is Zulu language for Dominator. Round 2 was impossible for me versus Hawkeye, so... over on the left-hand side, these GATs now moving in. I would like to see chain guns at this point, or the black napalm, but Sonic is comfortably winning this. I think he's on 2 oils and a 2 supply lead, and the Chinooks over on the left-hand side are going down. KillToll basically needs to win the game with that army there that we see. But I just have a feeling that it's not gonna... Whoa, is he selling the War Factory 4 already? That's weird. Very weird. Okay, MiG's now coming in for Sonic. Gonna hit the Vs. A lot of napalm, a lot of Vs dead. And I think that's it for KillToll. Honestly, he's only got a few Vs left and they're all ultra low. Evac comes in. And he's got no cash behind this. Carpet bombers coming in. GG from KillToll. I think it was a nice try for a normal build order, but I'm missing the drone. Couple of bit of bad micros there from the Vs, just running into GATs and stuff. And honestly, just be ruthless, man. Just no eco. It's the World Series. You got $4,000 prize pool to win. Just do a no eco. Sonic might do it, you know. Sonic might do it. I think there's an argument if no eco is pulled off flawlessly, it can't lose. These are one of the most overpowered games. Overpowered, units in the game with flawless micro in the beginning, 2 full Vs and an ambulance. There's a strong case for the Air Force being able to win there. We got this Dark Dante guy in here. He's streaming the games in Russian. In case you... I don't know if he's on YouTube or Twitch. But if you want to hear a Russian dude, which to me, all Russians just sound like they're all angry and shouting at the screen, shouting at the screen all the time. But I think it's just the way the language is. It's like Spanish people as well. Spanish women. I deal with some Spanish women in my job, and whenever they're talking, it's just like they're always shouting at me, even if it's in English. But maybe it's just me. Down in the south, we have Sonic with the USA Air Force in the red. Up in the north, we've got the cyan color for KillToll with the China tank. Yeah, when you upgrade from like a 60 hertz monitor up to like a higher refresh rate monitor, and you just like scroll around, even just like moving windows around on the desktop, it's like so smooth. So smooth. The dream would be to have a 4K monitor with 27-inch size and like 240 hertz or 360 hertz. That would be like a beast monitor, but they probably exist, but they're probably like $1,500 each, something like that. If you have a bit of spare money, you're probably still not gonna get 4 of them. But if that, who's the guy in the chat who wants to do a fundraiser? You don't want to do a fundraiser? That's fine with me. We do have a no eco from Sonic. He has done a fake barracks over here. Needs to cancel that now though, because he needs the cash to build Vs. From KillToll, it is a GAT and a outpost, which is typically the counter to the no eco, but this needs cancelling from Sonic. Don't quite understand why he's still got that, is still faking it. Actually, an ambulance is the first, well, sorry, the second unit from Sonic. Little bit of a lag going on here, seems. FPS lag, it seems. He's forgotten to cancel the barracks, which slows down his whole no eco. And he's also got 6 MDs there. You don't want 6 MDs, you want... He's still making a ton of MDs. You want... where's the second V? There isn't a second V. So Gats and the Tank Hunter are gonna chase this away. Looking pretty good for KillToll. He's also building a prop, so the timer is on for Sonic. But this is one of the weirdest no ecos I've seen. I can't believe he's completely forgotten to cancel that barracks, honestly. There's quite a lot of Gats out now, and if they converge with a good concave around these Vs now, ambulance has gone down, so now these are going to need battle drones to repair. But battle drones can get shot down by the Gats from range. Okay, V's being as efficient as they can, but there is about to be an ECM out, and then it's GG. You can't no eco, do no damage. You've still got a fake barracks in your base. V's getting picked off here, and it's looking like a 1-1. Some of these gas need to be micro back and sent back to the war factory. It's always worth doing that. Those here is going to be sent to its death. V gets locked down, and GG. Yeah, not really impressed with that no eco. It's one of the worst no ecos I've seen in a while. 1-1 is the score. One. First to win 5, remember? So, still very much up for grabs. We're stuck on the game over screen. And now it will be KillToll's map pick. Oil Rampo. Or Ramop. Oil Rampage for KillToll. Okay, they're going to go in to get their armies. Inf against laser. And then we're going to go out. So they can take their spots and know what they're against. So we're going to have Inf against laser. Laser down in the bottom left for KillToll. Okay, up at the top right we have Sonic with the red China infantry. And down in the bottom left we have KillToll with the cyan USA laser. Okay, double barracks opener for KillToll. Double barracks opener for Sonic. Like, historically, maps didn't really have that many oils. Like, the maps with the most oils were like Sand Scorpion and stuff. And I think Rage did it at first. He made a double barracks and started getting the capture upgrade from one. Making double Red God or whatever from the other one. And he would get the oils super fast. But now you see a double barracks opener pretty much from everyone of all levels on all maps, because all maps typically nowadays have a lot of oils. Like Liquid Gold. And like here at the Oil Rampage. He is going for an airfield first, and he's just queued up a helix. It's going to be one of the slowest helixes in the world. Because he has no money to make the infantry to go inside of it. KillToll behind this. Going for a load of oils. I think the counter to a helix. Get one V out, get the tow upgrade, and then just spam a load of Vs behind it. Yo, Marikar, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Some nice challenges you've been playing against Size lately, Marikar. I just wish you'd change that music. I can't think of any worse track I've ever heard than that China music you play. Okay, Sonic expanding to a second supply. It is a very slow helix. Only to be loading up at 220, I think, is quite slow. Don't know the exact timing of a normal full helix. But yeah, you gotta anticipate that there's going to be a few Tovies out at least. There are 2 so far. 3 now, and he's in double war factory, so I think that's going to get shut down without achieving too much, to be honest. It might get unloaded, might take out a few Vs, might take out an oil if it's lucky. But really, I think... where are they going? He's not looking for the lick. He is looking for the licks, but he's just seen it now down in the bottom right. If the helix actually kills 2 oils, it's worth it, I think. If he gets his oils behind it and he kills a few for it. Even if it sacrifices itself, I like it. I would start hitting that and evac it. It's going to get run over though, you would imagine. Or actually just killed regularly by the Vs. 1 full helix for 1 oil and a damaged V. I mean, it is quite a safe oil. You would typically like that. It depends how much damage these Vs get done now, because you've sacrificed a big load of cash at the beginning. Here's laser. He has no long range, so if it comes down to like inferno cannons and nuke cannons, it's going to be difficult for the laser. He doesn't have tomahawks. Got a fire base going up on the left-hand side. There is a outpost there. But Sonic, because he doesn't have enough stuff out here, he's actually going to sacrifice one oil here. So is that Helix a good idea in the beginning? Personally, I would have done something different. You could spam a ton of infantry from a ton of barracks in the beginning. Bunkers everywhere. Probably not a bad idea. Marikar style. In his round number 1. He did it inf against China against someone. I think he was playing at about 40%. Another oil going to go down. Search and destroy in place, so that oil was easier to take out because you can take it out 20% further away. Okay, huge load of V's now pushing on the left-hand side. The MiGs are coming in, but there's only one, and it was bad targeting, really. Goes down. Helps take out a V with the help of the bunker. Another MiG coming in, but the MiG's very bad targeting there from Sonic. Sonic does have one of my favorite upgrades in the game. Not quite as favorite as BoYcaH shoes, but he does have subliminal messaging, which is also one of my favorites. Okay, CC being built by now by KillToll over on the right-hand side. 2 fire bases in the middle, and we've got a V-push over on the right. Can't quite outrange that oil without being hit by the defenses, though. Quite a chunky army of outposts. MiG's just circling around. KillToll floating 1,000. He has Avengers now. Like, I'm just thinking, like, late game, let's say the infantry just camps with 1,000,000 bunkers. Later game, who's got the advantage? The nukes cause more damage to the USA. We got a Lotus actually in the base, captured an oil here. She's gonna die though. Would it have been more impactful to kill a CC and then fly in with the MiGs? And look, the MiGs are right here. You could have killed the Dozer in this. You could have captured the CC, killed that with them MiGs, and then flown in and killed that one. He would have been hunted. That would have been a possibility, rather than just capturing an oil that's just going to be captured back anyway. But yeah, I'm thinking the infantry is probably better here in the long run. If you just camp it out, it's quite a campy map. You've got the longer range. Particle cannons can still do damage to you, but if you fire one nuke, it really causes damage to the USA. If you fire like 3 nukes, he's probably dead. 3 particle cannons on the inf, well, yeah, will cause damage, but not as much as 3 nukes in the base. Whoa, very full outpost over on the right. Massive engagement here in the middle now. V's pushing straight down the middle, straight into bunkers, straight into outposts, straight into Inferno. It's going to be a bit of a trade-off, I think, but the V's seem to be making ground. MiGs coming in, and it's 4 MiGs on a few V's. All the MiGs go down, though, apart from 1. Help of the Avengers there. It's an albino V. It's actually camouflaging. He's pretending he's dead, V. He's pretending he's dead. He's like, I'm dead. Don't shoot, baby. Ooh. The pretending dead V almost became dead. Not the most impressive performance there from Sonic. He did okay suiciding in the licks for an oil, but you have to question whether it was worth it. I think if he just camped it, you know, bunkers, nukes later game, I think the inf might be better, because you can just creep forward with bunkers, infernos, nuke cannons. Laser has to always engage quite close, because even with the search and destroy, the V's don't outrange inferno cannons and nuke cannons. Yeah, you could have literally 4 nuke cannons pressing on each of the paths of the map. Yeah, I probably need to play it a few times. I don't think I've played laser inf. What have we got now? 2-1 for KillToll. Yeah, I think the Inf could open with like literally double, triple barracks, loads of bunkers. Get his oils, quickly tech, go to nukes. I think that's one of the most solid strats, I think. Having not played it. Okay, 2-1 KillToll. Advantage KillToll. He can definitely win here with the infantry, I think. Up at the top right, we have KillToll with the Cyan. China infantry. Down at the bottom left, we have the USA Laser with the red color for Sonic. Sonic's actually from like the Eastern European community, always played with like... Actually, his old name was like Zars. Typically plays with like the likes of Aces, Staz, SPL, these kind of players. Nickname in the chat, deleting the sex bot. Oh no, it's not the sex bot today, it's the 69mega.com. Oh no, it is still a sex bot. It's like find your love. Nice one, nickname. Blocking the bot before I could get up to it. Yeah, there is a wide version of this map, by the way, and it completely ruins it. Please don't share that map anywhere. It's just literally the same map, but it has more wide sides and an extra oil added there. And whereas this map, like, throws normal 0-hour balance kind of out the window. It makes like China Vanilla really, really strong, for example. If you widen the map, then, for example, tips the balance back to normal 0-hour kind of style. You know, like where Stealth would typically just wreck China all round. But actually on this map, China gets a bit of a boost because it has an advantage getting the oils faster. Because it more forces head-on engagements, where GLA thrives with wide open maps, where it can attack on multiple angles. Yeah, it's just a completely wrecked version, thanks to Fargo's suggestion. Please don't play it. Please don't support it. Just delete it if you've got it. It's called Rampage Oil Zone or something like that. Rampage in Oil Zone. I think T. Kelly called it. Anyway, we've got Helix straight down the middle of the map. Only one V out, though, with a tow. Upgrade. And both dozers might get hunted here. Why isn't he going for the dozer? Go for the dozer, man. You probably won the game. Get it. Get that dozer. Oh, my God. KillToll. What have you just done? Oh. What did he actually achieve with the licks then? Nothing. He killed a V and a... Did he kill any Vs? I don't know if he killed any Vs actually. He killed a missile defender, damaged a barracks and one dozer. I think he's just throwing the game. Yeah, don't let Xcal see that, man, if he saw that. Even when I play team games with Xcal, he's like, get the dozer, get the dozer. Flying in with the Helix. Always thinking about the dozer. Yeah, if Xcal saw that, he'd have a heart attack. Like, the Licks could have easily got that dozer. Just literally needed to fly into the corner of the map and he probably would have killed them both automatically. Okay, Sonic. Now harassing up in the top left. He will take out this minigunner before he captures the refinery. Another Helix is out, but it's actually not got a bunker yet, apparently. It might be full of stuff, but it's not got a bunker. It's only got some quite fully loaded. Maybe this one is fully loaded, but the rest not so much. But yeah, Sonic completely controlling the game. After that lost Licks, yeah, it's probably already GG. But also, KillToll's floating a bit of cash. He needs to get a bit of defense going. Needs to get a dozer out the front and re-establish that bunker, but Search and Destroy is now deployed. It's just Tovi spam. I think both players played it kind of wrong here. I don't know if that Helix is needed, honestly. But yeah, the Helix didn't kill the dozer, which was a massive thing. If he just killed the dozer and then built 52 bunkers, it would have been GG. definite possibility here to win, but yeah. Probably wouldn't have opened the Helix myself. Another Helix falls, and I think everything will just get cleared up now as too many tank hunters just loose, and the V's just wreck everything. 2-2. Proving to be pretty close so far, but yeah, I just don't know if a Helix is needed both times there as the Do not know. Yep, people talking in the chat. Now we have a Fargo map. He went and took a perfectly good map and ruined it. I blame TK Leo for listening though. Okay, Tournament Desert. Going to be the next one. Remember, there's another live stream tonight at 10 PM UK time, which is 21 GMT. Hero against Urk. The winner of that will face me, actually. Infant Laser again. No way. No way. Infant Laser again. Okay then, up in the north we've got KillToll with the Cyan China Infantry. Down in the south we've got USA Laser for Sonic with the red color. Are we going to see another Helix? Or are we going to see an Assault Troop Crawler rush? We could see that here from KillToll. KillToll thought about a supply, but a bit hesitant, then builds a barracks. There shouldn't be any hesitation. You know why? Because they did in and out. They got their armies and then read. So you have time to think about stuff. Should have been dead certain what you were going to do, honestly. Unless it was trying to fake or something, but this dozer is a little bit drunk. War Factory and a barracks for KillToll. A little bit further back than normal. And from Sonic, it's just War Factory barracks. Currently has just 3 Chinooks. Is he going to make another one? On this left-hand side, I don't think he's going to do, actually. He's sending the missile defenders to the mid. But what is his plan to deal with the Assault Troop Crawler? Sometimes you will see a firebase. So we're going to see an Assault Troop Crawler in a second with 4 tank hunters. KillToll then looking like he wants to expand to a second supply. Some people will just stick on this and just really go all in. Assault Troop Crawler is now out. I hope for his sake he's got the double veterancy on the minigunners. It's going to evac 4 of them now and put 4 inside of the tank hunters. Oh, he has got 5 tank hunters actually, but you need to get this going fast. Like, don't hang around now, just go. Assault Troop Crawler pressing forward. No laser lock there. Firebase being dropped down, but a bit in the wrong location. 2 firebases actually being dropped down. Yo, everyone in the chat. It's Genos. Welcome to you. Oh, there's a V in the base, killing the trucks. So Sonic just needs to hold. These 2 firebases might mean he is able to hold. V going a little bit too close to them infantry, gets wiped out. 2 trucks there are dead. If it just goes that V over to the left hand side, kills them 2 trucks, then KillToll's in a bad economic position. But this big death blob is still causing problems. Firebase is probably going to get killed here. How many infantry is it going to take with it? Not very many. Kills one minigunner and damages a few tank hunters. That's it. Outpost is now here as well. So it's going to be a base trade situation, I think. All the trucks are being killed now of KillToll, but KillToll is completely all in. And I don't think Sonic can defend against this. I think he's planning to move out, though. He's building a new power plant over here, but if you're planning to move out anyway, shouldn't you just send the dozer to the middle? Okay, top left. Supply being hit by Vet 2V, but there is an outpost there now. It does have 3 tank hunters inside of it. Oh, he has flashbangs. Of course, that's the counter to this big death blob, and a load of it has been taken out now. Only a few tank hunters and 1 minigunner left. Outpost down at the bottom right. It is a base trade. The V's trying to take out the base. He's got a Vet 2 pilot. Gets inside of the V. But I think... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, because that dozer doesn't have any cash to build anything. And he's not selling his war factory. I think Sonic's blowing it, you know? I think he's wrecking his chances. Why has he not sold some stuff? So, it's a complete base trade situation. So KillToll just needs to kill that. He can actually go past all them ranges and kill it. But longer KillToll waits, he's gonna lose all of his base. The V's are all empty, so they're killing the base really slow. The dozer's been found. But KillToll's ran away, man. He only needs to finish this barracks. He only needs to finish that barracks. KillToll, what are you doing? He could easily win the game. He probably still could win the game if he just goes back and kills it. Oh, man. Who's going to win the fight between them two, though? It's a pretty full outpost. Is Sonic paying attention, though? Sonic's got the faster units, which are the V's. I don't think that infantry can get there, honestly, to the barracks. He builds the mines on the last remaining building. That's going to go down. What he should do is stop them from firing and get the Vet 3 on that. But he got that from Vet 2 to Vet 3, at least. It's still strong. But that outpost can't heal any damage it takes to any of these V's. Also, the V's could just run into it and crush all the guys. Okay, interesting. We like interesting situations for sure. KillToll, man, if he's watching this replay or watches this stream back, he's got to be kicking himself. He literally just had to go there and kill that building. It had like 10 HP or 10% HP on a barracks. Literally could have just put your outpost on guard or anything and it would have died. The Rangers wouldn't have done anything. Even if you just went that way where the firebase can still hit you, but if you went around from the back, could have died easily. But I think Sonic was still meant to win because he was meant to sell his war factory. It's GG for KillToll now. Another thrown game, honestly. He could have won with the Licks rush, and he could have won this one as well. But Sonic's going to take the lead. 3-2. GG from KillToll. Oh, it's so... it must be so frustrating to watch that back or watch the replay there as KillToll.
You have been defeated.
But Sonic was meant to win anyway because he would have sold his war factory and built a scaffold or a barracks or somewhere else on the map. So... interesting. 3-2 for Sonic. So the laser won again. Because the laser won twice on Oil Rampage. Ra in the chat says, if Size reaches the semi-final or better, the final, I will upgrade my membership. Okay, nice. I think there's a good chance of that happening. I think there's a good chance of Size getting that far. He still needs to play Asus. Asus is really difficult to pin down. Okay, we have KillToll now down in the south for the USA. Laser in the cyan color. Is Laser going to win again? have they got it in their heads that lasers should always be winning here? That's what it feels like. Like the Infast to go for some crazy all-in rush, but doesn't always have to, you know? We've got Sonic up in the north with the China infantry in the red color. Two supplies from KillToll. Into a war factory. We're seeing a normal build order from the infantry for the first time. War factory and a barracks. Expecting a bunker over on the left-hand side, typically what you normally see. War factory barracks from KillToll. Is he going to do a 5 base over here? Sometimes what you see. Chemzone in the chat says, bro, my blood pressure went up during that last game. You got to remember, not every player is the same level as an expert like Excal size. These kind of people. So, as much as it makes our blood pressure go up when we can clearly see a way someone can win, got to remember that not everyone thinks the same or plays the same. And also it's different when we're observing. Of course we can see the situation. KillToll obviously thought there was a dozer going over here to build a base or something. And he also probably thought he would lose his outpost if he goes near the barracks. But we could see it was the last building. But yeah, in the game, in the heat of the moment, the pressure's on you, things are different. Assault Troop Crawler for Sonic straight down the middle of the map. He's actually evac'd 5 minigunners chasing away this V on the right-hand side. Gonna find the bunker. He's not going to be able to escape, so he's committed now. He should be able to get back in the base and do something, though, because there's only like 1 tank hunter there. There's an outpost as well, though. Assault Troop Crawler straight down the middle. I think the Inf might win here, you know, because that Assault Troop Crawler is going to cause some problems. It might be half empty, though, or like only have 3 minigunners in it. Oh, it has tank hunters in it as well. Okay, that might be GG there. Yeah, that's a problem. Because the counter-attack has not done much. The Vs haven't done much in the base. Whereas that is doing a lot. It's killed 2 Chinooks and KillToll's in a bad way. He is definitely in a bad way. Losing 2 Chinooks and a supply early on in the game. It's looking not too great. Hero in the chat. He's the one playing later at 21 GMT, by the way, against Urk. Saying Aces got replaced. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, loads of V's gone down. I think that's it for KillToll. I think he's gone 4-2 down here, and it's looking... yeah, it's looking grim for him. How many matches left in round 1? Someone in the chat says not many, like 3 or something like that. Not many. Okay, KillToll's cleared that up in his base, but is that damage recoverable though? Two Assault Troop Crawlers out, Propaganda in the top left. Well, KillToll's still alive, considering that immense damage he took, but there is a prop out, and now an airfield. Capture upgrade is not in play, but Lotus is on the way to get the oil, and Lotus can disable some of this stuff from very far away, remember, as well. later today, 21 GMT, is Hero against Urk. The winner of that will face me in round number 2. Lucky them. I think GNX will be streaming that, I think. Okay, massive push now from Sonic. You have to imagine KillToll's not going to be able to defend against this. He's only just kind of recovered from losing them 2 Chinooks and that supply. I would like Sonic to get Subliminal Mesh in, another one of my favorite upgrades. You can see he hasn't got it because the no gold outline on these red pluses. Laser Lock comes in. It's pretty nice, but the infantry's getting a little bit too close and a little bit too deep in the base. And I think he's going to lose another 2 Chinooks. You have to say GG. Yeah, GG for KillToll. Well played there to Sonic. Extends his lead now to 4-2. Just needs one more to win. And remember, the winner of this will be going up against BoYcaH. Yeah, based on what I've seen so far, it's going to be a hard round 2 for them against BoYcaH. I think for any player, it's going to be a hard round 2 against BoYcaH. But, I mean, things are going to have to be flawless if you're going to be beating BoYcaH. You're going to need to be proper, decent build orders, no mistakes. BoYcaH's spamming a lot lately as well. He's patiently waiting there in round number 2. Who did he play in round number 1? I actually forgot. I streamed it. I actually forgot who he played. Okay, next map. Let's see what it's going to be. BudLicker69 says, what's better, Vet 3 Jarman on the bike or BoYcaH shoes? It's 50-50 between them 2. Okay, KillToll wants Camelot. Right, okay, okay, found it. You might have heard my little boy on the microphone then. He wants attention. After this, he's going to get attention. He's playing Pokemon on my phone at the moment. We're catching all the Pokemon. There's apparently 1,000 to collect now. Used to only be like 300 when I was little. Up in the top right of... Oh, no, wait. They're going to re. GLA super weapon, was it? I think. Okay, super weapon for Sonic. It's possible to win as the super weapon here against the GLA, I think. And it's also possible for GLA to win. I think probably prefer the GLA because you've probably got a greater chance of taking over all of the map. And even though it might be quite bunkery, drop down a few EMPs. You're hoping is the GLA to kind of corner him and leave him just in his base. Meanwhile, you'll take the whole map and take especially these top 2 supplies. Down in the bottom left, the super weapon, the red color, which is Sonic. His old name, by the way, I mentioned before, it was Zars. You may have seen him in previous tournaments or whatever years ago under the name Zars. But up in the top right, we have the GLA Vanilla with the sign color, which is KillToll. Interesting setup. Usually you would have a tunnel guarding your workers at least somewhat. Okay, tunnel going up for KillToll. In the middle, Sonic with a Dozer Crush. He's gone for War Factory Barracks. Just rushing a V out of there, probably. Delaying his barracks a tiny little bit while he goes for the Dozer Crush. Worker building a tunnel down at the bottom right, and I think don't be greedy with this one. Yeah, build it there. Don't like try and build it here and be greedy because there's a chance it might get denied. Oh, as I say that, he's cancelling it, thinking about it. A little bit of a lag freeze there. 18 ping for a second, 24 ping. Hopefully it goes back down. Yeah, I suppose that tunnel wouldn't have got up, actually. But yeah, I don't think be greedy here. It's very important to secure this position. Yeah, very important to secure this position. So make sure it gets up. Very, very important. Tentacle straight down the middle and runs into a V. There's a complete traffic jam here on this, this highway. And the V wins the battle. Okay, another tentacle is out. Probably going to take out that V. Does, and gets a vet too. Probably gets some scrap here as well, but he might lose his life to the laser lock that comes in. Tech RPG, going to take out no dozers. Other dozer is up here, where it ran off to. That's one thing you can do to the super weapon earlier. Get some tech RPGs in and some dozers. Make OE clan proud. A few tentacles heading up to the top left. Worker's gone inside of that building for now. Sonic might get punished here. Built the barracks, but anything that comes out is probably going to die now. Just to the technical. Is he going to carry on making MDs there? That dozer has been repaired. 1V goes down, but technical goes down as well in the base. Worker is evac'd and now trying to build this tunnel. Probably will still get denied though, because there's V's on the way. Dozer's right there. Dozer trying to get the crush, but not quite got the crush yet. Very important to stop it. Don't mess this up. Got plenty of time to think about it, but the worker tried to go in there, but actually Sonic very smartly force fired the building in time. Tech RPG. Harassing the Chinooks there of Sonic inside of the base. KillToll expanded down the bottom right. Built a second arms dealer. Or building a second arms dealer. Tech RPG going for the dozer, but the unload was a little bit premature. I think number of V's now making its way down to the bottom right. Gonna meet this tunnel. No oil caps yet for any players, I don't think, although the rebels are ready for Cyan. One tunnel there gets cleared. Tech RPG. It did get the dozer in the end. But there's a lot of V's down here. It does need an ambulance with him, though, to repair the V's. A lot of tentacles straight down the middle. There's a few missile defenders here. Ambulance now produced. But I feel like a lot of this is going to get wrecked now. And the dozer could even go down as well. Needs to focus on that MD, though, that's laser locking. That barracks gets cleared at the top. V's having to rush back. Looking pretty good for KillToll, I have to say. He does have the capture upgrade. He's not got his oil yet. And that one over there as well. Tech RPG gets the dozer, and that is the hunt complete. So any building that gets killed now cannot be replaced. It can be repaired because USA has auto repair. Pablito Jr. in the chat says, how can I compete in this tournament in the future? You need to be on a website called gamereplays.org, find the 0 hour section. And in about 12 months, when the, or 10 months or whatever, when the World Series 2023 is announced on a topic there, you need to follow the information on there. Usually you have to qualify in the month of September. Like on clanwars.cc is one of the ladders where you can qualify, or on the Revora CNC Online unofficial service. Which personally I rarely go on there. But you can go on there. A load of tentacles moving in now, and looks like KillToll might be able to close out the game here. A number of V's caught without many reinforcements. Tentacles continue their rampage. More V's being brought to defend. And tentacles for now are chased out. Couple of losses of terms of tentacles there, but now KillToll has 2 oils. Palace being built in his base. Don't know if there's a drone in the base of the GLA, actually. But a massive army of V's now moving out to the middle, clearing out the tunnel there. But tentacles have come in for the counter-attack again. KillToll likes the counter. Brings the Vs back from the middle. Does take out a bunch of reinforcements that have just spawned back in the base. But Sonic probably feels the pressure now because he's hunted. He needs to make something happen now. Dark9 in the chat likes the premature comment. How did I know Dark9 would like that? Toxin Tractor. Up to the top left. Could clear out these buildings. Could evac an MD if it's an MD inside of there and laser lock these things. Could be a little bit faster on the oil caps. For both players, really. Non-existent for Sonic. And also, these rebels have often been just hanging around by oils, not capturing him for a while. No one's interested in the middle oil, apparently. This second supply is mined out. Still going, though, the back one. 10k on it. Yeah, looking pretty good for KillToll. I will be surprised if Sonic is able to win this. But I suppose it all comes down to the micro of these technicals. Technicals going around the map. Be nice to stop that Rangers from going in that bunker. A bit of vision. Technicals now moving in. Laser lock coming in on the technicals. All focused on 2 technicals, actually. Nice split of the laser lock. More technicals moving in, though. MD's being taken out. V's moved back for now, hiding behind the barracks. Here comes the TNT, though, on the war factory. 4 terrorists, magic number to take out the war factory. And, yeah, any V that goes down now is not going to be able to be replaced. I have to say, they're quite evenly matched, these players, I think. Yeah, someone in the chat says, why doesn't anyone use Pathfinders? Well, yeah, you don't get Pathfinders until you reach 1500 XP. So you see that number there? That needs to say 1500 before you can select it from the General's promotions. Before that, you have to use Flashbang Rangers as like an anti-infantry. So yeah, he's almost level 3, but not quite. And even though he's got no dozer, he will still be able to select and build Pathfinders. Okay, load of Vs now moving out for Sonic across the middle of the map. But gonna have a bit of a traffic jam again when they meet the technicals. Technicals going to try to squeeze by, but a few technicals going to lose their life here, actually. Quite a few. Half of the technicals died, but there's another beast of an army back in the base. So it all comes down to this engagement, though. There's buggies out there. There's buggies. Nah, that's GG. GG for the super weapon. It looks like KillToll will make it a little bit closer. 4-3 will be the score, it looks like. Still an engagement on the roads in the middle. A load of missile defenders going down, but there's only 3 Vs now remaining against more vetted technicals. 2 quads, Toxin Tractor here, buggies are here. Still a bit of a traffic jam, but all the Vs are slowly getting picked off. GG from Sonic, and KillToll is closing the gap a little bit to 4-3. Very nice. Defeated. Yeah, will KillToll be able to win with a super weapon? It's not impossible. I probably would prefer to play the GLA. Don't know other people's opinion in the chat. Marikar, would you prefer the GLA here? I think the answer is yes. I noticed KillToll had hosted a game there, but I think we don't change the host here. I think we just join my game, because apparently the UK is one of the best locations to host an international zero-hour game. I don't know why. Something to do with cables. Cables around the world. Under oceans and stuff. Okay, GLA against super weapon. Sonic will now play the GLA. Will he be able to close it out here? I have a feeling he might be able to. But there's no point counting KillToll out yet, because it's been a close affair so far. So KillToll now fighting for his survival in this tournament, or once again, actually, with the super weapon down in the bottom left with the cyan color. Up in the top right, we've got Sonic with the GLA Vanilla in the red. So yeah, will we see some aggression? Will we see some dozer hunt? Will we see a no eco from KillToll? Could be. He's gone for a barracks first. No second supply in sight just yet. I would not recommend a BoYcaH against the GLA pretty much on any map, really. It looks like he's going for it, though. He's going for a one supply. One supply oils. One supplies oils. EMP. I only recently casted a replay like this. I forget which one it was. Where I saw this exact build order. Lift truck against Cassard. Saw that exact exact build order from the super weapon, I think. I think Lift truck did it. Donald Church says, name a replay where the USA player used a Pathfinder or a reinforcement drop. Loads of games use Pathfinder. Where have you been? You've been hiding under a rock or something like that. Just watch any USA replay I've casted and you probably see a Pathfinder. We can bet some money on it if you want. Just find any 3 replays. If you don't, with USA more than 20-minute game, if you don't see Pathfinders in all 3 of them, we can make a bet. Okay, Sonic in the base now with a tentacle. Is it a TNT? Don't know what it is. Nothing. TNT down the middle though. It's going to run into an EMP. Terrorist will take out the EMP, I'm pretty sure. Okay, second supply now being built by KillToll. Yeah, nothing is impossible, as someone said in the chat. It's definitely possible to win with a super weapon here. And KillToll is probably focusing hard now. He is going to lose a V here, though. Expensive losses for the super weapon, $850 each. Looks like there's a DC screen coming, though. There's a bit of a freeze there, at least. Lag spike, 44 pink. Hopefully that goes back down. Yeah, it's going back down now. Okay, there's red all over the map. He is really surrounding now the super weapon. BoYcaH in the chat says this build is way too passive. 1 EMP and 2 barracks he would prefer. Technical for Sonic. Should be able to deny this Ranger easily. Is he paying attention though? Okay, V's for KillToll, just running around the base for now. But is Sonic getting too rich? Maybe. Only 1 EMP in play now. So the middle is susceptible to TNTs or tech RPGs, finding the dozers. And down in the right hand side, this is where the main action's going really, is to fight over this oil. This oil's been captured. That oil's been captured. This oil can be captured by Sonic. He's got control. And he's actually on this extra supply, but I just want more workers there. Collecting on 3 workers, I don't like it. Could do with a couple more workers there as well, I think. Okay, KillToll moving out across the map, but he's got a problem now. He's going to get himself trapped on a bridge. Which is actually a rare thing to see in Zero now, because he's between this tunnel and these tunnels here. And now he's even between these tunnels and these tunnels. So, like, if there's technicals now, I'm just confused where the reaction is from Sonic. He's actually going to let these Vs into his base. There's only a couple of technicals here, but this technical's going to the mid. Going to run into an EMP that's been built by KillToll. I don't know how KillToll's making this work. It's just because Sonic has not reacted until now. Only sending a couple of technicals. He should have had a load ready, and as soon as they got there, trapped them. That's what he should have done. But now he's at risk of actually throw in this game. These Vs are very fully loaded as well. Tunnel now going to be the next thing to be focused on. Need to be careful of the splash damage. Oh, KillToll. He's just lost a very fully loaded V. That could be cost him the game. Let's see. Could cost him the game. Strategy center now being built on this nice little yellow square in the base. He's continued their rampage in, but I think they're going to lose against the technicals, but the technicals are just not being controlled. Sonic is just not interested in defending his base. Just lets everything in. There's a terrorist right here, though. Need to be careful of that. The Vs don't step on it, but the Vs continuing their rampage. The defense has been so poor here from Sonic. It honestly has been. This game was won. But now he's just lost his entire base. He's just not interested in the defense. Palace is even being ragged. This is unbelievable.
They won't notice.
Yo, DoMiNaToR, thank you, man.
Mr. Domi, you were a beast on your last game. Love it. Cheers. Clinking for your mugs.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it, DoMiNaToR. Been following the channel for a while. Thank you very much. Tech RPG in the base. Is he going to get the dozer? Gets one, but there's a CC being built by an EMP on the other one. So I don't think it's doable, honestly, unless you went all the way down here, but there's Vs there. But this Vs, man, Sonic just doesn't care. Just does not care about a couple of Vs wrecking his base. Maybe he just doesn't feel confident in engaging him. There's only two. But he's got so much money. He should just have like a ton of technicals. Just click on him and they're dead. But the Vs continue to go on a rampage, and he even gifted Sonic a V because he lost it to the arms dealer. Sonic is still confused about what to do about these Vs. Spectre gunship on the oil. And I think Sonic, we might be witnessing a big throw here from Sonic. Search and destroy now deploys. These Vs are going to be even harder. Like if he was scared to fight him when they didn't have search and destroy, then he's gonna be scared now. KillToll is making his work. We might be going to a decider, which I think is a GLA mirror, if I'm not mistaken. Not actually seen a decider in round number 1. A load of technicals now from Sonic, and now they've got the search and destroy. He decides now is the time to strike. This is exactly what should have happened before, honestly. But the difference is they wiped out the entire base. Sonic still could win, though. These Vs are a little bit low. No ambulances brought with them. Battle drone trying to repair. Technicals could get the crush on all of that. That would be so nice, you know. Look at all them expensive... Well, not expensive units, but there's just so many of them that it is quite an expensive army to lose. What is like... What are they? 300 each and there's 10 of them? $3,000 worth of MDs there? But Sonic doesn't care. Just lets them load up in the Vs, okay? Laser lock comes in. It's nice laser locking, to be honest, from KillToll. Always laser locking at least 2 technicals. I like that. Tech RPG from Sonic. Needs to be quick, though, because there's an EMP about to get up. And the Vs are being very efficient all game. KillToll's tripled the XP of Sonic. Okay, so Alpha is out. That oil got TNT'd, looks like. EMPs from range, taking out the stack RPG. Very fully loaded Vs by the looks of things. Sonic still has a lot. And I suppose this supply was kind of mined out anyway. Maybe that's why he's not interested in saving it. There's still a lot of Vs out, but is KillToll going to run out of cash? He's building a particle cannon. I love how he's built that strat, man, on that yellow thing. Not perfect. Well, it is perfect if you're building it on that line. If you pretend that line under there is not there, it actually is very pretty. I like that from KillToll. Based on that, I think he's going to win. Okay, down in the bottom right. Based on this is what we've seen so far. This V army should just wreck everything. But is KillToll now on buggies? He is. So I have a feeling he might starve the super weapon out of cash. Still. Although this game probably should already be over. But it's gonna drag it out, I think. Our Alpha Aurora comes in. A10 coming in. KillToll trying to clear some ground. Taking out 3 defenses so far. Going a little bit too close for comfort for my liking to these tunnels. Loses 1 V. Probably going to lose a second V there as well. Yeah, loses a second V. Artillery platform still being annoying from range. Is going to maybe lose another V. He looking like he's going to lose another V. Yeah, loses another one. Only 2 Vs now remaining. I don't think these are things that he can be replacing easily because he doesn't have the cash to support it. So I think Sonic has still won the game despite the massive error of just letting them Vs wreck his entire base. But let's not count Sonic out just yet. He's losing an EMP though here. He's got a counter attack going on. Spectre gunship is trying to kill that supply. Now runs off. Chinook's being brought to the bottom right. Okay, so that's one way KillToll can stay in it. It's actually collecting from here, but he's bringing him a little bit early. Still a Stinger in play. And it's taking him out. Is Sonic getting the bounty money? I don't think he is. Mistake from Sonic. Pops a quad there as well. Takes out a Chinook. Not getting the bounty money. He's level 3. That's a mistake. Ooh, leaflet drop on top of the army here. Also disabled the worker. Trying to build a demo trap or something. But Sonic has a massive cash advantage. KillToll basically has no income now. Battle bus in the base. Airfield has to be sold. Bit weird. Selling the airfield. Did it need to be sold? There is lag spikes at times. Battle bus in the back is going to get killed by the Search and Destroy Vs, but there are a load of RPGs evac'd. Jean Kel snipes a ton of stuff. Goes down himself, but there's no defense now in the base. And KillToll only has 2 Vs remaining over on the right side. These RPGs could wreck the base now because there's no units to defend. I think those Rangers might set off the demo trap. Worker's not going to be able to finish the tunnel, but Sonic's got like, over 8k. It's GG. Sonic is going out of the World Series, I'm afraid. It was a nice... Sorry, what did I say? Sonic's going... KillToll's going out of the World Series. It was a nice run, nice attempt here, but I'm afraid he's just ran out of cash, ran out of steam. Sonic is still not getting the bounty money, which is still a mistake, but... Ooh, Rebel Ambush. Rarity to see, I think. But the Vs are so highly vetted, it doesn't make a difference. KillToll has migrated down to the bottom right, I suppose, but he's going to lose an entire base. I probably don't think he's going to be able to fire that particle cannon. Someone in the chat's like, where are the Pathfinders? Where are the snipers? Could be handy, to be fair. He is level 5. Have we seen Fuel Air Bomb as well? Or did we not see that? Maybe it... Oh, there's a Spectre that killed that. Fuel Air Bomb, maybe? Oh, there's a Fuel Air Bomb. Doesn't really kill a lot, though. Did he kill anything? I don't think he killed anything. Actually killed a lot of his CC, though. Strategists ended up being killed. These Vs are still Vet 3 in the middle. No ambulance anymore, though. KillToll desperately trying to remake a base down in the bottom right to stay in the game. CC has been killed. Sonic is taking over the map, and I'm afraid... Yeah, KillToll definitely going out of the World Series. A valiant attempt here against Sonic. Sonic is looking like he's going to proceed to round number 2, where BoYcaH lies in waiting. Sonic's still not getting the bounty money. He's like level 4 now and still not getting the bounty money. It's a big mistake. Yo, Zero SY in the chat. Welcome to you. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. City Blue, welcome to you as well. Jermaine B. Yeah, Sonic is everywhere. He spent all of his cash now as well. GG's from KillToll. Yeah, shout out to KillToll and his dad, I believe, is watching as well. Scott, shout out to you.
You have been defeated.
Nice set, quite evenly matched overall. Definitely winnable by KillToll. A few tweaks here and there. The Inflix on Oil Rampage could have won the game by Dozer hunting, followed by Bunkers. That could have won. I think there was a chance to win there as well, based on the massive mistake of Sonic just letting his base just die. I think there was a possibility to win there, maybe just a bit better V micro. Yeah, maybe better use of Auroras, maybe more Auroras. And the one in Tournament Desert where he didn't finish the barracks, that was definitely winnable there as well. So anyway, I'll just show you the bracket one more time, but we've got another match for you later on. If you don't want any spoilers, just turn the stream off now, by the way, because I'm going to show you the bracket, and it's got some games on there that I haven't uploaded yet. So yeah, two games that I haven't uploaded yet. So look away now if you don't want to know the scores and the results of the other matches. So there is the bracket. We just watched Sonic and KillToll. So Sonic will progress to fight against BoYcaH in round number 2. And there's a couple of other matches ready, so that not happened yet. Hero against Urk, we're going to stream tonight at 21 GMT. Make sure you're there for that. Anti-Pro against Gandra, I'm streaming that on Friday. Machiavelli Hot Cross Bones, don't know what's going on with that. There's a couple of round 2s happened as well, like Excalibuca has already happened. I don't know if there's any other round 2s happened already. But yeah, I'll keep you posted, and with the YouTube posts and videos and stuff like that. Just say GG's. Okay, that's it for not for today, for now. I'll see you back here at 21 GMT, which is like 3 hours from now. Hopefully see you there. Don't be late, or I'll know about it. GG, and I'll speak to you in a bit.